Guys, I'm sharing this question because one student had some issues with this question, not with the concept but with how to solve it yesterday. So I thought others may also be having it. So what happens is, what you can do is you can just pause this video right now and try it yourself. So when you try to solve it, it takes a bit longer time, and I hope you have paused and then you have come back. Okay. Now, if you have tried it out, then you listen to the rest of it. And when you put back the values and you reverse work with four options also up there, it takes a shorter time, right? So before we work out, we know that we'll be using this. There are two spheres who are having F force between them. So Q1 and Q2 are the charge and the force was F. When they were joined together, if they are identical spheres, then what is going to happen? Equal charges will be on both of it. So each of them will have a Q1 plus Q2 by 2. This one will also have Q1 plus Q2 by 2. Mind you, this will happen only if the radii of both are same. So it's written identical small conducting spheres. If the radii not same, then we distribute charges equating the potential. We can't use this. And then if we separate out by the same distance, then we don't have to worry about how much was the distance, even though here they are saying 1 meter apart. If they would have said the same distance, then also it would have been non-consequential. So this is r apart, and there also it is r apart. So what's the force in the first case? F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by r square. What's the force in the other case? F dash. Say this case. So F dash is equal to K Q1 plus Q2 by 2 into Q1 plus Q2 by 2 divided by r square. So the ratio of the forces, they come like F dash upon F. If you do that, then K and r square will get cancelled and you'll have Q1 plus Q2 square by 4 Q1 Q2. You may remember this, or it is just one line away from the basic concept. Now the point is, in this question they have asked what is the charge ratio, what is Q1 by Q2. So if you do the math, it will take a bit longer. Okay, when you do the math, which I may or may not show in this video because the point of doing the math is not there. Okay, what we have to do is, what I'm suggesting is, you rather put the values, right? F dash by F is given to you, which is 1 by 3. So I'll just write a 1 by 3 over here. Now to get a 3, most probable option is your C option. Okay, so you'll straight away check with your C option. What is unique in this question is, first they have written that the forces F was attractive. They were attracting each other. That means if Q1 is positive, the other one is negative. That means you'll have a minus over here. Okay, so if you remember as a formula, then we have to know that, okay, one case it will be minus, the other case, when the charges are equally distributed, then the charges are Q1 minus Q2, Q1 minus Q2. But when they are equally distributed, whatever it is, ultimately it is negative, then both will be repelling. If both are positive, then again both will be repelling. So after that, when they they repel each other. It's written they repel each other when they are connected by a conducting thin wire, and then again forces are studied, then they are repelling each other. So you have a minus over here, right? So if they are saying 3 is to 1, you can take any one of them as 3 and the other one as 1. So in fact a minus 1. So what we can say is 3 minus 1 square divided by 4 into 3 into a minus 1. It is repelling. You don't have to write a minus and plus. One force is attractive, other force is repulsive. So 1 by 3 is it at itself negative if we take the vectors. Okay, one is positive, the other one is negative, so you get that negative from a 1 over here. Okay, so you land up with what? If you have put in this option, you land up with a 2 square which cancels with a 4, and you land up with 1 by 3 which is the expected answer. 1 second. Okay, which is the expected answer. So this is what you do. Okay, I'm sending it because yesterday we actually worked it out. Okay, and then put in the options. So if you have to put in the option, we just put it in the first go itself. So if you have to work it out and you don't want to put in the option, suppose it was a numerical type question which doesn't happen in NEET, so you don't have to worry about it, but suppose you have to put in the option, then f dash by f is equal to q1 plus or minus whatever it will be, q2 whole square divided by 4 q1 q2, and they have asked what is q1 by q2 ratio is how much. That is the question, right? So I'll just take it up there. So you get a q1 by q2. This is given to you, this side is given to you. F dash by f is 1 by 3 in this case, so this side is given to you. So I'll just write 1 by 3 instead of writing f and f dash. So this is if you take it inside the bracket, what happens? You have a q1 divided by root of q1 q2, right? So which is under root of q1 by q2 plus under root of q2 by q1. So if you take it inside this, right, that is your squared, and 1 by 4, so I'll just put the 4 over there, right? Of which what is asked? q1 by q2 is asked. So you can say that it is, you are going for a, if q1 by q2 is asked, perhaps you are going for a root of q1 by q2 is equal to x, then you call it as x plus 1 by x the whole square. Now you can choose to plug in the options over here. So if you plug in, you rather plug in the first go itself, and if you open it up, it is your x square, which is what we want, x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. In this case it was a minus because this was a minus, so in this particular case it is a minus 2. So you take 2 on the other side and it becomes 4 by 3 plus 2, so a 10 by 3 is your x square plus 1 by x square. Now you have to actually solve it. X square is what you have to solve. Then you will land up in a quadratic equation. Okay, x square is q1 by q2, which you wanted to solve, is x square is equal to y, and this is simply y upon 1 plus y. So if you want to solve, it will land up in a quadratic equation, right? And that quadratic equation will be 3y square plus 3 and a minus 10y is equal to 0. So this is the math what you'll have to do, these many steps. So it was preferred that you do nothing and straight away plug in the value in the initial formula itself, q1 minus q2. The only catch was if it is attractive, the charges will be negative of each other. So q1 minus q2, 1 minus 3 or 3 minus 1, either ways. Okay, yeah. So when you solve this, if you really want to solve this, then your y is a minus b plus minus under root b square, which is 100 minus 4ac, so 4 into 3 into 3, so 36 divided by 2b, sorry, 2a. So 2 into 3, which is 100 minus 36 is 64, under root of that is 8. So you have a 10 plus minus 8 divided by 6. So 10 plus 8 is 18 by 6 is 3, and 10 minus 8, which is a 2, divided by 6 is 1 by 3. So Q1 or Q2 can be interchanged, okay, right? So you can just think of one as 3 and the other as 1 by 3, or 3 and 1, or 1 and 3, whichever way. So that's the ratio, right? Either 3 is to 1 or 1 is to 3 is what you're getting. This is actually solving. Suppose the option was not given to you, right? Yeah, thank you.